welcome you to the summit. We start today's broadcast with talking about safety over the holidays. As many of you are probably familiar with, November marks the beginning of the frantic holiday season where we're preparing dinners, getting gifts, and celebrating with our friends and families. So, due to COVID-19 cases spiking rather than settling down this holiday season, families are forced to improve the old holiday traditions and create new ones. So, what were your old family traditions like over Thanksgiving and the holidays?
We usually went to see my cousin in Rockville, and we used to see her, her sister, and her mother, and sometimes my grandma would be there, but she moved back to Ireland, so we used to go there and have African food and watch movies and read stuff from the Bible.
And this year, how much did that change? How was it different?
It was different because we couldn't see them because of quarantine, and my other cousin just had a baby, so it wasn't really safe. We don't want to risk anything with COVID, so we had to stay home and have our individual Thanksgivings.
We need to encourage the residents to stay home for the holidays to keep the case numbers from increasing. To keep their families safe, many have had Zoom calls over dinner, trying to continue to bring their families together, even though they're not being together in person. Did you do anything like talk to them, or a Zoom call, or?
Yeah, we had a Zoom call earlier that morning because it was my cousin's wife's birthday, so we had to wish her a happy birthday and then a happy Thanksgiving too.
One of the largest impacted part of the holiday season is America's shoppers' favorite day, Black Friday. Everyone is used to far from empty parking lots, sold-out supermarkets, and chaotic mobs. These numbers continue to rise, and stricter restrictions are made. Thousands of Americans will have to rethink their Black Friday plans. Stores are used to opening their doors to hundreds of customers who have stood in lines for multiple hours to get the best deals. But due to social distancing and limited customer capacities, this year shoppers will have to do things a little differently.
Some stores, there were lines outside, and they were limiting the amount of people that can go inside, which made sense, to be safe. And it was just it was not that hectic, so it was good.
So you know how you did things differently this year?
Yeah.
Do you think they will affect the way things are done in the future?
Absolutely not. And I say this with full certainty only just because I know how my family is, and I know that even though they are concerned with COVID, they are also very spontaneous, I want to say, or not spontaneous and just kind of impulsive. There we go. So if they want to go ahead and hang out with people, you know what I'm saying, then we likely will go ahead and hang out with people. Now, COVID, likely, considering that they're talking about a vaccine, is going to be over soon. Not completely, but soon enough. So within a whole entire year, I feel like things are back to normal, but I would only really be comfortable with close family. I don't know if we would invite friends anymore, but in terms of family, extended family, I definitely don't think anything like that is going to change. I think it's still going to be just the same exact, livelihood as it always is.
Grace, any? I saw you nodding. So any other comments?
I think it would change somehow here because we never really celebrated Thanksgiving that much in South Africa because it wasn't a thing, so we're not really big into we don't have turkey. We just get a bunch of African food and stuff. So I'm you can do that anytime with family. So I guess it just made us realize it's not really that big of an importance to us, because this year it was nice just celebrating with my immediate family and just eating and stuff. It was really chill. So I like it like that better than going to see family far away. And I'm
the best food this year I think I've had. In terms of actual environment, though, I would much rather see my family because I do really miss. Haven't seen my grandparents in a year, or anyone, to be honest, that's not my parents and my sister and my brother. And even then, I haven't even really seen my brother like that.
To keep diagnoses down, we highly recommend staying home as much as you can over the holidays. If you do happen to go out, don't forget your mask and social distance as much as possible. I'm Gallman, and I thank you for tuning into the broadcast. We hope you had a good morning, evening, or afternoon, and the Summit hopes to see you soon.